In this lesson, we are going to talk about prototypes. What are their purposes, why we create them, and why do we need to create in our web design process, why we need prototypes right now. Okay, so let's get started. Now, the first question is, what are prototypes? For prototypes are basically interactive version of your final product. Whether you are designing a web app or mobile app or website, it should have some interactions into it, okay? So if you tap or click something, it interact and shows another screen. This is basically the prototype. Goal of your prototype is to test your products, digital products like websites or mobile apps with your users. Let's talk about the purpose of prototypes. Now, why prototypes are created: to get feedback from your users, to test the usability of your website, whether your website have some usability flaws, like whether a user can sign in easily or create an account easily or set up their shopping cart easily, okay? Also, why we create prototypes, there is another reason, which is that we need to test our flows and interactions. Now, if I click on login button, whether it is going to show a pop-up or a new page, okay? So this decision is going to be design based. So how you are going to convey this message to your developer, okay? So you need to show them your flows and interactions on your websites or mobile apps. Okay, let's talk about the types of prototypes, okay? There are few types of prototypes like low fidelity, high fidelity, and there are also actual coded prototypes which are very close to the actual product, okay? So paper prototypes are basically static prototypes or low fidelity prototypes which are created on papers. You just draw different shapes and test on your users, and they are created in early stages to get feedback from users, okay? I'm not going to go in very depth of about these prototypes because this course focus is not on user experience but on websites, okay, or web design. Okay, here is an example of paper prototype. You can see over here it is a visual image from Kathy Fisher, and it is a very low fidelity functional paper prototype. And what it does is that user taps or clicks or select on one menu item, and you are going to show them the next screen by yourself, okay? So basically all the animation or interactivity is going to be manual, and you are going to change the screens and show them the next paper slide. Now, in this course, why we are creating prototypes? Basically, we need to show our interactions and our flows of our website from one button or one page to another, or from one link to another page, okay? So these are the interactions like hovering over the buttons and animations and something like this. These are the animations and interactions we need to show or tell our developers, okay? There are many apps to create prototypes. Invision App is my favorite among those. Marvel also have one free account, and proto.io is not free at all, but they have a lot of animations and different interactions, okay? So proto.io is very advanced, but it doesn't have any free account. Also, you can use UXPin to create wireframes and prototypes. I haven't created any prototype using UXPin, but I have used Invision App and Marvel, okay? In the next lesson, we are going to create a very simple prototype by using Invision App, okay? So let's move on to the next lesson.